What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Littleroot Lateran. So we're continuing on playing some more Blaziken, Kyogre, Landorus things here. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure you go and do that. The team's real cool. It is very unique, and I am all for it. So let's jump right in today, see if we can get paired up pretty quickly, of course. Of course, that's what we like to see. And let's see. I feel like I have seen this team a lot. I don't know where it came from. Suicune, Rillaboom, Ensign, Zacian. I feel like we really struggle against Zacian, actually. Like, I guess our outs are like Landorus. Good stack. But we don't have Trick Room, right? Oh, we do. So we could do like Rillaboom Stack Attack up front here, try to get a Trick Room off. I actually think that's pretty okay. And then have like Kyogre, Landorus in the back. I think this is alright. I think we have all of our bases covered. So let's get to it. Let's see what we got here for game number 1. I'm excited. I'm excited to play some more with this team. I really have enjoyed it. So we have Suicune, Rillaboom. Okay. So whose Rillaboom is faster? That's the real question here. Theirs. That's really unfortunate. So that means we're not getting a Trick Room. So we can... I'm going to click Trick Room, and I'm going to click Grassy Glide into the Suicune here, just to see what we can do. We don't have a switch into Rillaboom here, so just staying in I think is fine. As we just casually do a ton to this Suicune. They're going to go for the Scald, but that's completely fine. It's going to bring us under half, but they get the burn. So now, I think they switch out the Suicune. They're lefties. Suicune, interesting. I think it's really important that we try to get Trick Room up. So I think if I play this turn, I'm going to click Trick Room, and I think I'm going to go into Landorus here. I think Suicune protects. No, they're just gonna withdraw. Okay. Bringing out the doggo. Okay. Feeling alright. This gives us a free switch to Landorus. This could be high horsepower. It's going to be Grassy Glide into Stacka. We take that and we get Trick Room out. Cool. So now, what is our play? We can just I think they protect the Zacian this turn. So I think this is Gyro Ball plus Sludge Bomb into the Rillaboom. Like, if Stacka goes down, I'm pretty okay with that, because then I get a free switch into Kyogre. So I'm actually hoping that's what they do, is I could see, like, Grassy Glide plus Protect here. Which is why I'm all for attacking into the... Yep, there's the Protect. Grassy Glide, we take that. This isn't going to do a ton. It actually would have had we not been burnt. So now we can Rock Slide. No, I think I need to. I think this is our plays. We protect and take out the Rillaboom this turn. I can see them attacking with the dog to Take out my stack attacker. There's the Grassy Glide. Okay, we pick up the Rillaboom, so we're gonna get to +1 defense, which is good. Question is what does the dog do? Yep, they are gonna take stack attack out here. This is actually pretty okay. So like that burn saved their Rillaboom for exactly this turn, which is unfortunate because had we not been burnt, we could have taken out Zacian in this turn as well. So now I can bring out Kyogre. And let's see, what do they have? They have a very damaged Suicune. And what do they have as their last? I believe that's Suicune. It is, okay. So Water Spout should just take that out. And I think I'm going to withdraw the Landorus. How fast is our Kyogre? Oh, we're actually minus... Okay, yeah, so we're going to be slower than Suicune. So we can Water Spout. And we can Earth Power here. Alright, they actually don't protect Zacian, so that's really good for us. As we just one-hit KO it. Oh, we crit. Okay. I don't... Like, obviously that crit matters, but the fact that we picked up the Suicune means that then we're picking up the KO with Landorus as well. So, that crit didn't matter in this instance, because we were going to be able to pick up the KO on them regardless. So, little bit fortunate. At the same time, Kyogre's kind of busted. They have Eliki as their last. So what is the play here? Last turn of Trick Room. I'm going to click Water Spout, and I'm going to click Earth Power. They're going to protect. That's fine. We're going to protect Kyogre, and then we Earth Power them the following turn to take them out. If they're Sash, they don't ever have a way of hitting my Landorus. And, yeah. So, pretty okay with how that game went. Like I said, I don't think that crit on Zacian actually mattered. We were basically guaranteed to pick up the KO on it. So, I think... Yeah, finally in Master Ball. First time for Series 10, actually. Because I don't think I made it last season. So, I will take it. Now we just get to see how high we can actually climb. That's the goal for the rest of the season. So let's see what we can do here for game number 2. There we go. How do they change their font? I really want to know that. I mean, it is whatever. But it does confuse me how they're able to do it. So they have Eternatus, Ditto, Suicune, Amoonguss, Rillaboom, Ensign. Kyogre does not look very appealing here. They have a bunch of things to beat it up, and that makes me sad. I'm pretty okay. I think Moltres looks pretty appealing. We're gonna get outpaced by Eternatus, but I think that's alright. I like Moltres. I think I like Landorus. Could be... I actually think it's Landorus, Rillaboom, with Moltres, Blaziken in the back. I think this is okay. I don't think I particularly care for Stack Attacker here, seeing how they have like Ditto to reverse it, and they have a Amoonguss to underspeed everything else that I have. So I think I don't like going the Trick Room route. It obviously could pay off if they go for Tailwind with Suicune. But I think, based on the lead that we have, we're able to outspeed the Suicune and take them out before they get a Tailwind set up. If we just, like, Grassy Glide plus attack into them. Alright, what do we got, opponent? What do we got here? It's Eternatus Suicune. I think they Tailwind here. So I think I just want to double into the Suicune. I think they protect Lander. I think they protect Eternatus. So taking out the Suicune here, I think, is pretty free. And then they don't have Tailwind up. We'll just go for an Earth Power, and we will go for a Grassy Glide here. Oh, that's bad. They're going to bring out their own Rillaboom. I think this is fine. I mean, we're going to chunk them. And what's great is this next turn is we can double protect to avoid the fake out. I think I need to preserve Rillaboom to be able to deal with Suicune. I actually think the play here is to just go for the high horsepower into Eternatus. I think they go for a fake out into my Landers here. They do. Okay. The question is what does Eternatus go for? They're going to Sludge Bomb my Rillaboom. That's unfortunate. That looks like Life Orb damage. Yep. That is Life Orb. Unfortunate. So now I can bring out Blaziken here. This is going to probably force him to switch out Rillaboom. And I can detect this turn, so then the following turn I can outspeed. And I'm just going to go for an Earth Power into Eternatus here. The question is like, once I outspeed the Eternatus, what do I actually do? They're going to withdraw the Rillaboom. This is probably Suicune coming back in. It is. Okay. So what do you got, opponent? We had Dynamax Cannon into my Landorus. That's a KO. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's not! It's not a KO. That's very fortunate. Landorus, you're kind of thick, I'm not gonna lie. Blaziken's now fast. See, honestly, even if they get Tailwind up, Blaziken still could outspeed them. I bet this is probably Fake Out plus Scald into my Blaziken this turn. So I think my play... So I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Rillaboom. I think I'm fine to just stay in. What do they potentially have as their last? Since they switched out, it's probably a Mungus, actually. Which I think is fine because I also have... It's Fake Out into Blaziken. This is fine. Landorus is faster, so we are going to get the Sludge Bomb off, pick up the KO there. That crit shouldn't have mattered based on the damage that we've done previously. It's like, even if they are Assault Vest, it should not matter. Yeah, they're just going to target down my Blaziken. That is not enough to pick up the KO either. Blaziken kind of thick, too. And now we're super fast. Show me a Mungus as your last. It's Ditto. That's actually super awkward because now their Blaziken is also fast. But that's fine because we have... this is really awkward. I think I need to do something like this. Win the speed tie. That's all I ask. Win the speed tie. Oh, they just CC'd my Landorus. Okay. That tells me they're probably Sash Ditto. Question is, how much does my close combat do? Not a lot. And now I'm probably going to lose my Blaziken. Yep, okay. So they are either Scarf or Sash on Ditto. If they're Scarf... honestly, I don't really see a great way of getting back into this. Losing Rillaboom kind of sucked there. Not gonna lie, guys. The fact that they also copied my Blaziken after I was +2 is pretty unfortunate, too. Like, had they copied my Landorus instead, I think we were really in this game. Losing Rillaboom is not great for us. I think I'm just going to Air Slash the Ditto. We should live a close combat. That'll put us into Berserk. So now we should take them out. And because we're Assault Vest, we should also live a Scald. Okay. Question is, how much does Scald... oh, they have Snarl! Oh, that doesn't, like, do anything. So we're back to neutral. I could Snarl them. But I think they're going to gain more back off of recovery than I would deal. I think it's correct to just Fiery Wrath and do a ton here. It's a neutral hit. But it also is now... oh, that does nothing. So they Tailwind, but I can Sucker Punch them? Like, out priority this. This is a really close game, but I think they come out on top. Yeah, our Sucker Punch is doing basically nothing. And they're going to be able to Snarl us to death. I think they're gaining back more than we're dealing. It's pretty close. So I think our out here is to crit a Fiery Wrath. Yeah, we are doing minusculely more. No burn? Oh, that's unfortunate, because now we're dead. We're dead to another Scald. I think we were just dead to double Scald anyway, but... now we are definitely dead. I think losing Rillaboom was incorrect. I think I should have anticipated the Sludge Bomb there and switched into Moltres. And, like, if I lose my Moltres, that's fine. I could have also literally just protected with Rillaboom, having them anticipate me being Assault Vest and not being able to protect. That's really close. But, you know, opponent definitely played that very well. I think the fact that I gave up my Rillaboom so early is what honestly cost us that game. I think had we Sludge Bombed... I think going for Sludge Bomb there on turn 1 is always safer as well. Because, like, seeing how much our Grassy Glides had done to Suicune in the last game, we can infer how much it would do there. But let's get this last game in and see what we can do. So Lunala, Zapdos, Rillaboom, Eliki, and Didi, and Entei. I think I really like Stack Attack here. We can do something like Kyogre Stack Attack up front with Rillaboom and Moltres in the back. I don't think I care for Landorus here. Like, obviously it lines up well against, like, Eliki and Rillaboom and Entei. Like, everything else is pretty mediocre. I could see it over Rillaboom, but I think having terrain control over the Indeedee is more important. So let's do it. Let's ship it and see what we got. All right. Entei Lunala. I could see them. Do I anticipate them clicking Wide Guard here? I could Scald the Entei and Trick Room. I think they go for Wide Guard plus Snarl. Okay, read the Wide Guard. It's going to be Stomping Tantrum. Well, we live that. It does a solid chunk, but we live that. This is a Mystic Water Rain Boosted Scald from a max special attack Kyogre. So, like, definitely they weren't living that. And now we have Trick Room Kyogre. So now we get to have some fun. And our opponent has to think, do we click Water Spout? And I think since we mind gamed them this last turn, they may not be able to actually protect. They're going to bring out Eliki. I mean, I could Rock Slide. Rock Slide plus Wide Guard is... Rock Slide Water Spout is pretty bad for us if they click Wide Guard. I'm just going to Gyro Ball the Lunala and click Water Spout. Okay, they do Wide Guard, so that's fine. They don't protect with Eliki, so that could be bad. I mean, we do honestly okay damage there. The question is what does the Eliki do? They're just going to Electro Web. Okay. So now I can just Scald them. Like, if that's how you're going to be, I'm just going to Scald you. Again, they can't really click Protect, so... Do they have any Water Resists? They have Rillaboom? Sure, bring out your Rillaboom here, that's fine. Like, I'm going to make you click Wide Guard every turn. Alright, so we get to pick up the Lunala here. Nice, crit! Wait, that wasn't a crit? So why did our Gyro Ball not do that much last time? I'm very confused. Why did our Gyro Ball do so much? And now they have nothing to stop me from just doing this. I am very confused why our Gyro Ball did so much more that time. Yeah, they're gonna detect, that's fine. Oh, they Electro-webbed me, so now I'm slower. That's what it was. Interesting. So they're probably a slow Lunala if that's the way that played out. Nice crit. It makes me think that they are like 0 speed Lunala, and that's why our Gyro Ball did as little as it did. How many turns of Trick Room are left? This turn. So I can Rock Slide and I can Thunder here and just say goodbye. Alright, opponent concurs that this game is also over. So, 3 pretty quick games today. Honestly, the 2 wins we had, we really just got to show off like everything that we really wanted to. The fact that we're... I don't know if we're exactly min speed. I'm actually curious now. Our speed stat is 99. And normally I would just look at the pace, but I don't think I have one for this team, so... let's see. Kyogre, level 50. We are quiet. Yeah, so we're 31 IV minus nature. So, man, I'm curious about that Lunala. They're base 97. I would think. So if they're also quiet, that leaves them at 105. But stack attack at -1 is not. Oh, that's really curious. So let's say Lunala, level 50. Let's say they're max HP, no speed, versus our stack attacker. Level 50. Gyro Ball does 23 to 27 based on max HP, 0 speed. That's about what it did. And then -1. What? Why does our Gyro Ball do less damage? Oh, that's -1 attack. I'm dumb. -1 speed. There we go. No? That says it does 31 to 37. That probably means they're not max HP. So it means we had, like... Man, that still does not make sense. This is showing if they're not max HP, we do at most 32% at neutral and 42% at -1. So even if we double high roll, it's not enough. I'm very, very confused by that. Well, if you all can figure out why we did so much on that second Gyro Ball, I would love to hear it, because I have no idea. That's base 150. Yeah, Gyro Ball literally cannot be any more powerful than at base 150. So if they're max speed, we do at most 40 into 42, so that's not enough. I don't know. We didn't crit, so I have no idea. I have no idea why we did so much, but this team's great. Definitely play it. Stack attack is the second restricted. Carlos said it, and I think I'm finally on board to agree with it. So that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out today with me, and we'll be back later this week with some more Blaziken. So have a good one, everyone. Peace.